What's going on, guys? Plastic Beach X3 back here with another One Piece local duel video, and this time it's going to be round 3 of our weekly local tournament. It's going to be RP Law on the left, Black Yellow Luffy on the right. Red Purple Law is going to start, pass turn. Luffy will play a flambe for 1, draw a life, draw a card, pass turn. Law will just play the Shiraya and pass turn, not wanting to give Luffy a free life. Luffy's going to go ahead and play a Hiyori, take their top life, put a life down there. And then play a Luffy, little Luffy to play the big Luffy, give leader plus 2,000 until the end of the opponent's turn. Now they could activate the Luffy ability, but that would be pretty risky. They're only at 4 Dawn. But they're going to anyway. Trash a life, draw a card, give Luffy plus 2,000 until the end of the opponent's turn. And then go 7 at life. And Shiraya just seems like it bodies this deck. With your leader always being like 9k. Law is going to go to 5 Dawn this turn. Gonna think for a while. Obviously, one of the perks of using the Luffy ability now is that just a single Gordon leader ability can't kill the Luffy. So they're trying to figure out how to, I guess, efficiently kill this Luffy, but it might not happen. I'm gonna go 7 into 7. They're gonna counter out of it, which is fair, using a Luffy. And then gonna tap 3 for a chopper blocker, pass turn. Oh, debating on using their leader ability, but chooses not to. Black Yellow is gonna go to 6 Dawn here. So gonna choose to go to 0 here, using Luffy's ability, trashing a life, drawing a card, trashes a flambe, make Luffy go up to 8,000 to the end of the opponent's turn, and then put 2 Dawn under leader to activate the ability, discarding an ace 5-drop. Gonna put the Sabo on the bottom, the Luffy on the top. Tapping 2 for a Luffy, probably. Gonna use the Luffy's ability. Play the Luffy, give leader plus 2,000. And then Sabo, play Sabo, draw 2, trash 2, give leader plus 2,000. Here you're gonna try to keep as many little ones in your hand as possible, if I had to assume. They decided to trash 2 of the 1-drop events, which, you know, depending on the hand, it might just be the worst card in hand. But I will say next turn you're going to be really hunting for those little drops because you can't Gecko leader ability. They're going to choose to go 11 at life with leader, kind of forcing the Shiraya if they want to use it. I feel like, well, not necessarily. They could take the life and then later on Shiraya whenever a Luffy swings. So they could just block free with Shiraya here. I don't think they realize it though. Because Shiraya will match the leader. And the leader is 11k. So they're going to take the life. Pass turn. So now Black Yellow Luffy is 9k on their opponent's turn. This turn will likely just be like setting up, bottom decking the Sabo here. You could, once you bottom deck it, you could like swing out with Shiraya, I think, right? Unless I'm just mistaken what Shiraya does. I'm pretty sure it matches the opponent's attack whenever it attacks as well. So you could just like bottom deck the Sabo, swing out. Or just, or not. Just like swing 9. And play something else. So they're going to swing 6 into the Luffy, use the Chopper's ability to give minus 2,000 to the Luffy, so it's back to 6k. And they're just going to let it die. Could have also blocked with the Sabo there. Probably was the better play, I think. Because they're just going to bottom deck the Sabo now with the 3 Dawn that's rested. Play the Bon Clay to get an active Dawn and swing 9 plus, I can't see how much Dawn that was. And they're going to counter out of it. Okay, I paused the video and I went back and looked at how much they swung for and how much they countered for. It was the Shiraya swinging for 14 here because they have 5 open Dawn. And the Black Yellow Luffy player actually only got to 14. They discarded a Flampe, a Makino, and a Ivankov blocker, which is only a 1k, so they could get a +5. So they actually just matched. I'm not sure if they have another counter in hand that they could have got there. I assume so. I'm assuming they have a 2k at least, like another 2k. Let's see what this card is. That's an Ivankov, so unless they just drew that for turn, they still could have got out of it. But just unsure at this point in time. Either way, they're going to, assuming they can get out of it, let's just say they have one less card in hand. They're going to put 200, they're going to use the Luffy's ability, go up to 8,000 for the turn. Leader ability, putting 2 Dawn under it, discarding a card, the Ivankov, namely, putting the Luffy on the bottom and the ace on the top, going to use an ace from hand, give leader plus 2,000, play the ace from life, which does have rush. They're going to go 9 into life here. The law player has no blockers active, but a good hand. But it's probably not going to matter in the face of ace, rush, Luffy leader with the plus 2,000 and the plus 2,000 for free on the Luffy character. So here you push swing evens, you'll go 9. They get out of it, and then you'll go 7, 8, 9, 10. And they can only get up to 7. So Assuming that the Black Yellow Luffy player had another card in hand that was a 1K, which they did. It was the Ivankov. I just don't know if they didn't draw that for turn or what was going on there. They would have won either way, because the one card in hand wouldn't have mattered, I don't believe, because they still would have had a card for leader ability. But either way, GG's to those guys. Make sure to subscribe to Plastic Beach X3 for more One Piece videos, and peace out.